Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Void by Segall, which is a special request coming from Monica, so thank you Monica for the generous support and this recommendation. And when it comes to Segall, I don't know anything about him, never heard his name, don't know what his music is like, and according to Monica, he has over 30 plus albums. 30 plus. That's insane, and I've never heard of him before. So I'm excited to check it out. I don't know what to expect here, but let's just jump in. Ooh. Very interesting acoustic melody. It's kind of like dissonant. Oh, that bass is chunky. Whoa. This is super trippy. Also, if you're noticing, every time they're like cutting the scene from like scene to scene, the color gradient seems to change. Like that's sepia, clear, green, red. This is what? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm overwhelmed right now. I don't know if that's like the purpose, but whew, I'm gonna lock in for this. What is going on? Da-na. So the notes that we're like da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, like jumping to, these are semitones apart, half notes apart. It's almost like the Jaws theme song. Da-na. So it creates this like very dissonant feeling. There's like no mental or like melodic resolution in my mind and in the mind of most Western music listeners. Super interesting, like rhythms and already the differences in these two sections of the song. Don't know what to expect, man. Whoa. It's so, how are we going from these like kind of harmonies and seemingly standard chorus sound back to this like very dissonant and eerie main motif? I heard this term a long time ago. It's called, I think, atonal music, where there's no like tonal or root to the scale of the song. Like there's no center. And when I think about like center of a song, you know, you'll like imagine whatever the key of a song is. Typically songs have keys, and then the root note of that song will be the home of that song. It will be the center. I don't know where home is when it comes to this song melodically right now.
Walk outside.
because there's no like tonal center to this song, it just feels like we're on this like constant, never ending journey to like reach that center wherever it may be. It's like we're in a state of musical limbo. The drumming is really good. Oh my god. I feel like this is the kind of song that I would play in a movie where like the main character's mind is slowly dissolving. Like this could be a good soundtrack for like the Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. I think that's the name of the movie with Jim Carrey. Or maybe like the dissolution or like the dissolving of the minds during the winter during Requiem for a Dream. This is crazy. You know, it almost sounds like something that I could like produce on my piano when I set it to that setting that like randomizes basically all of the tones of the keys and it switches to like each of the individual instruments. If I just spam the keyboard, I could create something like this. But there seems to still be a method to this madness rather than me just like literally banging my fingers on a keyboard. By the way, that's not meant to be insulting. That's literally meant to put you in my headspace right now. This is crazy. I'm getting like epileptic flashes now. It's like pushing a boulder that can never move. We're in like a maniac's clock tower. Trying to like catch the video. There's like something appearing. I want to pause it right at the moment. I can't, it's too fast. I like this, but I'm nervous for liking this because what are we gonna go back? That's scary.
Out here, the air is new. Withered bark drinks the morning dew. I move my neck and go behind to love.
Is that like a brass section I'm hearing right now?
In here, I realize it's all fake. What I've seen outside, behind the doors, I call my eyes.
Like now he's traveling into this like grainy cave. This is also just like a very unusual music video as well, to say the least. So I feel like on every dimension of this track so far, lyrically, musically, rhythmically, from the key to the music video, I am just many shades of confused.
My eyes, while I can feel it.
But I like this.
I know the stones are there to
Playing the masks.
reach the other side. I love behind the walls. I love
feels like he's like speaking to his like counterpart from across the other way. So there's this like dichotomy between himself and his alter ego. That's my best interpretation without trying to like over analyze this one. Where did that like crazy atonal motif go? Faces away. I'm not gonna lie, this mask is very very frightening to me. Ah, God, I feel like my interpretability is usually on point. For this track, it is not quite there. It's like we're looping right here. What on earth? Monica, did you purposefully do this to try to break my brain? I'm all sorts of confused. And inspired and scared and like anxious. When it comes to like, I don't know what kind of genre this would be. I would imagine it's some like version of progressive. And Monica told me that she is a Rush fan and a Queens of the Stone Age fan. So I'm trying to also like find the similarities between those bands and my understanding of them with what I just heard, this void. And I think I see more of a similarity with Rush than I do Queens of the Stone Age. That being said, I'm only 2 reactions deep into Queens, so I have much to discover there. When it comes to Ty, if he is doing most of the instrumentation on this track, musically it's very impressive. I think like structurally, the way that this song is composed, if I listen back, I think I would have a better grasp on what's happening, especially in those atonal sections where it just doesn't feel like we're ever reaching home. And I guess it's kind of analogous to this idea of the void in general. The void is something that, if you stare into it, it stares back into you. There's this element of awe and fear, and things, they make sense on the outside, and when you look into the void, they stop making sense. And maybe those ideas translate roughly to what Ty is going for in this track, because it feels like there's moments where the song, the structure, the melody, what I'm accustomed to when it comes to like Western music, make more sense. And then we return again to those sections like I'm discussing where the center isn't there, and we're just kind of like in this endless spiral. And then to like capstone it, we even heard towards the end literally the section looping, the video looping as well, and then the transition to the masked Ty. So kind of how I feel about this song is that it points out and especially with the music video, I think if I didn't have the music video, I would have struggled even harder with this interpretation. But because I have the video, I'm going to lean on that a little bit. And I'll say that within all of us, there are many different sides. We can, for simplicity's sake, say there is a good and bad side to each and one of us, a yin and a yang, if you will. And I think it's important to recognize the capacity we have within all of our within ourselves to be that bad version from time to time. And sometimes, life calls for that bad version. Sometimes life requires that you stave off that bad version. In any case, there are multiple versions of ourselves all existing within us simultaneously. I guess we should just pay more attention to that and see how it affects our lives, the lives of those we love. Yeah, this one broke my brain. Thank you, Monica, for the recommendation. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, please hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to request a reaction for yourselves, hit the link in the description box down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. But in any case, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.